So, to tell you where I was in Victoria, British Columbia, which is Victoria, BC, and Vancouver as well, which is in BC as well. BC is the province. I got into this French immersion program called Explore. It's free. The government wants to encourage us learning French or learning English, either of the two official languages. And so I applied for it. I got accepted. It's a bursary. Everything is free. I only had to pay for my flight. So I was there in Victoria for 5 weeks learning French. Oui, je parle français un petit peu. I said, yes, I can speak French, but very little. I mean, it was great. Victoria was really, really beautiful. I really want to move there because Toronto is like Manila, you know, it's very city-like, capitalism, but Victoria is a whole nother level. Like, nature is in abundance and it's beside the ocean, which, you know, in Toronto, we only have lakes. We don't really have beaches around here that is salt water. All our beaches around this area is just lakes, but there in Vancouver and BC, it's salt water. So I felt a lot healthier. And the thing is, after my program, it finished August 7. My flight wasn't until August 13. And I didn't have any money. I did not have any money. And I was like, but I'm going to be here in this province for 6 more days. Like, what am I going to do? So I discovered Couchsurfing, which is, it's actually a community, literally couch surfing. And they take in travelers from all over the world and they let you stay in their house for free. And of course, safety was an issue. But when I actually met these people, they actually just want to be kind to other people so that you pass on that kindness to other people. And it was such a great experience. I did it twice with 2 different people. 2 days I did that in Victoria. Then I took the ferry and went to Vancouver. And I stayed with another person in Vancouver for 3 days. And by the second time I had this experience, I was just overwhelmed with the generosity and the kindness of these total strangers. And I find that their kindness just overflows. Like, I just want to be like, it just wanted to escape and it wanted me to be kind to other people. It just was so natural. And so I was so in love with that experience. And, you know, for sure, I want to move to Victoria. That's one of my long-term goals, because then in that way I'm still in Canada, but not like freezing cold, like, you know, and beside the ocean and a lot of nature, and where capitalism doesn't have so much of a grip. Like, you know, I survived there without any money, and it was the perfect place to be broke, kind of, because I would go hiking and then I'd see blueberries, or no, not blueberries, blackberries. I would see blackberries and I can eat them. And I would see little miniature like strawberries. They're like that tiny. And like I can just pick it and eat it, like, you know. And one time I was at the beach. I ate some kind of a seaweed, right? It's kelp. I ate it. And I saw like a little hermit crab, like just walking by me, and like I just smashed it and I ate it raw like sushi. I ate the kelp, the seaweed, like my salad. And guess what? That little hermit crab with a couple of bites of the seaweed kept me so full. Like, I didn't have to buy dinner. So it was such a great experience. Definitely the most adventure I've had in my life, because all my travels have been with family. So definitely very safe. And this was the first time that I actually like ventured on my own and trusted my instincts, trusted people, trusted strangers. For sure, there was one kind of stranger that was not so good. He was a guy from my program. He offered for me to stay at his house, but then he kicked me out at like 1 a.m. So it was so weird, because the people that were actually strangers were a lot kinder to me than the person who I actually met from the French program. I couldn't explain it. I couldn't explain it. Like, I know this guy. These people that took me in their house, they didn't know me. They didn't kick me out. The girl even drove me back to Victoria. They rode the ferry with the car to take me back to Victoria. Like, so yeah, it just solidified my look on life, which is that everything is connected. Like, the closer I was to nature, the more connected I felt, and the more clear I heard kind of like directions. Like, I don't know if you saw the picture where Becky HF was there right before the beach, and I don't believe in coincidences, and I know Christians do not as well, and that's something that I kept with me, that I don't believe in coincidences. I was led there for a reason. I was supposed to be there at that place at that moment, and I got there because I followed my instincts, and my instincts guided me there correctly because I was so close with nature, and the universe was just guiding me to the right path. And so, it was life-changing. What can I say? I kind of detest and loathe the capitalism that is in Toronto, but at the same time, I really missed, like, the food industry here is crazy. Like, we're foodies here, and this summer there's new foods that would come out at this Canadian national exhibit, and it's really, like, really bad food, like, deep fried Mars bar and stuff like that. So a lot of the new foods that came out, like, is outrageous, and I want to try them. At the same time, here I am not agreeing with capitalism, but here I am so excited to eat these foods that are so unhealthy, but they cost money. So I gotta go make some money to have some of that. But I'm definitely working hard within this year here in Toronto so that I can move back to Victoria. That's how much I love it. I want to visit Philippines too, for sure, but I want to settle there. I want to live there, like, now, like yesterday.